hey, can I change to another non-immigrant visa or immigrant visa while I'm on a J-1 two-year home residency requirement? Let's back it up what a J-1 two-year home residency requirement is. A J-1 is called the foreign exchange or a cultural exchange visa, but it's much broader than that. There's a lot of different kinds of activities that could happen on a J-1. But one of the things is some J-1s, depending on what they're doing in the United States, are subject to a two-year home residency requirement, where the U.S. wants you to go back to your home country and share the information for a period of 2 years about the stuff you learn in the United States and share it with your people before you re-enter the United States. If you have that requirement, you cannot get an immigrant visa. Immigrant visa is a green card unless you get a waiver of the two-year home residency requirement. Now, it is possible to get a non-immigrant visa. Those are temporary visas, but some of them. For example, you're not allowed to get an H or an L visa if you're subject to this. You may be able to get an O or an F1 or something like that, but you cannot do change of status. You have to go outside the U.S., apply for a visa interview, do a visa appointment, get a new visa approved, then re-enter. So when you have that two-year requirement, no immigrant visas, no H's or L's, and no change of status possible. Change of status is when you're already in the United States and you want to go from one visa category to another. In the case of a person with a J-1 two-year home residence requirement, they can't do that in the United States for those categories they can apply for. They have to leave, do a visa interview, and then come back. And that's going to postpone the ability to accumulate a two-year home residence requirement as well. So there's a lot to look into there. You should talk to an immigration attorney in private to see what's going on there, to plan it out much better, because eventually you might have the opportunity to get a work visa like an H or an L or an immigrant visa, and you want to see what to do about that and potentially get it waived. So thank you for your question, Jordan. Thanks again for coming on the show. I hope you enjoyed this educational video. Also, you'll find our social media site has a lot more videos, images, and information about the U.S. immigration process. Please check those out on the various social media websites.